Are you guys ready for your next comic this evening? All right, guys, she just got back from Laugh Fest in Michigan, and she's also a consultant on Last Staff. I want you guys to give a big hand for Fencl.
Hi, everybody. Hi. Oh, you guys are so friendly. Like Dan said, I'm a consultant for a company called Laugh Staff. That is a company that will write and edit best man speeches for you. That's right, best man speeches. I will put the dudes and the bros in all the right places. I promise. So like Dan said, my name is Fencl. That is spelled Kali space Fencl. I don't know if you knew this, but one of the secrets to show business is having a really hard name to spell and pronounce. It's also really hard when you're applying for credit cards. Like the other day, I was trying to apply for a credit card because I'm trying to do adult things. So I felt like maybe having a credit card at age 25 is a good idea. So I'm getting a credit card, and we make it through the spelling of my name, which is something good to do. But then I started getting worried about identity theft. I started getting worried because they want all of your information. They want, your name, your address, your social security number, your blood type, your favorite Beatle, all that stuff. And I'm like, oh my God, someone's gonna steal my identity. And then I thought even harder about it, and then I was like, you know what, you can just have it. Just take it. Maybe you'll make something of myself. Maybe you'll stop dicking around and finish law school. So I just got back from a road trip. I came back from New Jersey back to Ohio. And one of the things that's really hard about a road trip is tunes. You need tunes. Would you all agree? So I had my iPod. Within a half hour, it breaks in my car. And if you've ever driven through Pennsylvania, you know they don't believe in sound waves. So you're not listening to the radio. So no iPod, no radio. And when I'm driving for long periods of time, I become like a truck driver on pep pills. I'm like, we gotta make good time! Not stopping for anything. I'll pee in this jar. And I'm a woman, so that's really impressive. So I'm driving, no iPod, no radio. I listen to the one CD that's been in my car for years. And the one CD that's been in my car for years is John Mayer's Room for Squares. I know. So for 9 hours, I listened to John Mayer's Room for Squares. And a lot of people would be like, maybe after one play, I'd listen to nothing. And I said, you'd probably be right, except after the 5th play, I started thinking things. I started becoming hypnotized. I was like, oh my God. When John Mayer and I finally have sex, which is possible because he's John Mayer and I'm female. When we have sex, he's gonna look at me like I'm special. He's gonna look at me like I'm the only one. He's gonna be like, I wrote your body as a wonderland for you. And then I realized quickly that my body is not a wonderland because I am single. He just stared at me for a while, and you know what? I'm gonna think about that response later when I'm sitting in darkness, staring into abject silence. I'm single, and it's really hard because I live at home, and I date other people that also live at home, and then we have nowhere to mouth kiss. It's hard. So when I do manage to date people, it's really awkward. I went on a date with somebody who sat on the same side of the booth as me. I know. Sat on the same side of the booth as me, and it was really close. I started getting really uncomfortable because he's touching me, and I'm just like, oh my God, I'm so uncomfortable. And then even more than that, I thought some right-wing nut job was gonna come out of the woodwork and be like, now, conception starts now. And I'd be like, no, he has a bowl cut. I'll leave you on this one. I did date a guy for a little bit who had a bit of a situation back here. He had a bit of a hunchback, if you will. I'm not gonna be the girl that said no to the guy with the hunchback. So he's got a bit of a hunchback, and one day he goes in for the hug, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna totally feel up that hump. And it was surprisingly perky. And you know what? I thought if there's first base and second base and third base, then this guy's back has gotta be the pitcher's mound. All right, everybody, my name is Fencl. Thank you so much for having me. Enjoy all the other comics.
Keep it going for Callie, everybody. All right, you guys have